Did you hear about these new graphics cards coming from Intel? Yes, you heard it right, Intel, the brand that makes processors and integrated graphics cards. They are going to launch non-integrated graphics cards just like AMD and Nvidia. And for some people, this sounds crazy, but this is something really positive because we are going to have a new brand making graphics cards after a long time, because we all know the only competition that was out there was between Nvidia and AMD, so I will take this as a positive thing. Although Intel has integrated graphics cards, but let's be honest, these are dog shit. And you are probably wondering what they look like, what's their performance. So first we are going to look at the design. So this is what they look like. I do think the design is pretty dope. I don't know what you guys think, you can leave a comment, but in my opinion these are pretty good. And before talking about their performance, if you like my content, please subscribe, because 75% of the people that watches my videos are unsubscribed. So if you do, you are amazing. Thanks for the support, and let's continue. So let's talk about performance. There are some rumors that they are going to launch 5 graphics cards. Other people say that they are going to launch 3, and some people even say that they are going to launch 8 graphics cards. But let's say that they are going to launch 3. So there's going to be the budget graphics card, the medium graphics card, and the high end. But let's do a comparison with Nvidia graphics cards for you to understand their performance. So their cheapest model is going to be like a 1650 or 1660. And I love these graphics cards for a budget. And now let's talk about the high-end graphics card. And there is going to be 2 options, the 8GB VRAM option and the 16GB VRAM. And if you don't understand what this means, it means that it's going to be like an RTX 3060 Ti. And let me tell you that I'm really impressed, because these are going to be their first graphics cards that they launch. So we certainly don't expect them to be like a 3090, but for sure I didn't expect it to be like a 3060 Ti either. I expect them to be like a 2070 or a 2060, so I'm really impressed. And about the second model, the medium end, we don't know much, so I cannot tell you how it's going to be. These graphics cards are going to be for the people that want a nice gaming experience, but if you want to run Flight Simulator in 4K at 200 FPS, it's not going to work. Well, I mean, it's impossible to run that game at 200 FPS even on a 3090. But you get the point. These graphics cards are going to be great for gaming, but don't expect them to run in heavy games at 4K in 200 FPS. That's almost impossible. And there is a factor that is really important for these graphics cards in order to be successful, and it's the price. Because we all know that prices for graphics cards right now are over the sky. Literally, right now you shouldn't buy PC builds. Instead, you should buy a Prebuilt. But if Intel launches their graphics cards this year and they are not expensive like Nvidia graphics cards, people are going to be able to start building their PCs again, and they are not forced to buy pre-builds. I mean, you are not forced to buy a pre-build now, but if you have between $1,000 and $2,000, you want a pre-build. So that is really important, the price. If they want to be successful, they have to put a price that is accessible for everyone. And let's hope for miners not to buy them all. And the other thing, in order for them to be successful, is that these graphics cards have to have ray tracing. A couple of years ago, ray tracing wasn't even a thing, but today ray tracing is a must-have for a graphics card in order to be a great one. So for me, it's a must-have if they want to be successful in today's graphics card business. Now let's talk about the release date. Well, we don't know exactly when this is going to be released, because they said that these graphics cards were going to be announced in 2020, so we don't know exactly when these graphics cards are coming out. There are some rumors that say that these graphics cards are going to be announced this year, and I hope this is true, but we don't know, so I can't really tell you. Let's just hope for the best, I guess. Another thing to keep in mind is that when they come out, we can't expect them to be the best graphics cards on the market. At first, they're probably going to have some errors and some things that they are going to be updating as the time go by. So when they first come out, I won't judge at all. I'm going to wait a little bit until they update their errors so we can fully say if the graphics card is good or it's bad. So let's make a conclusion. These graphics cards that are probably not going to come out this year are going to be really similar with the 1660 and the 3070. What we can expect is for them to be cheaper than Nvidia graphics cards. By the way, I forgot to tell you, but I have a website where you can find budget keyboards, budget PCs, and a lot of things for you to build or buy the best PC that you can get today, depending on your budget. And another thing that I forgot to mention is that I'm doing a PC giveaway. It's a gaming PC giveaway, so if you want to join, you can click top right in the screen and follow the steps in the description of that video. And if you watch that video, you're going to help me a lot. So that was all the information that I got for you guys. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please subscribe, leave a like, and comment about these Intel graphics cards. Do you think that they are going to be good? They are going to be bad? What's your thoughts? Do you want them to come out this year? Because I really do. But if they have to take more time to make a better graphics card, then that's completely understandable, and at the end it's going to be better for the community. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching. See you next time.